Hey guys, so the client brought me a battery pack of Kobalt 40 volts, 4 amp hour. Um, there was a red light turning on every time he put it to charge after like 15 seconds. So I assumed that one of the cells were damaged or leaked or something like that. So I opened up the pack, check all the voltages with these balance leads. They were all okay at 3.8 volts, but one of the series of cells were 4.2, so they were unbalanced. So because of that, every time they put the client put it to charge, that cell triggered the BMS that one of the cell is charged, and that would shut off the BMS to take more charge for the rest of the cells, and that would just trigger because the complete voltage was not coming on to 42 volts but was dying at 38. So every time he put it to charge, after 15 seconds, this number of the two cells in parallel, so that series of cell triggered the BMS and would shut off the charge, and of course the battery pack would not be charged. So he brought it to me, I checked it, the cells all seems to be okay. Now I'm discharging that particular series of cell, actually it's that one, and I'm discharging the whole pack completely, so it will balance, and then I'll put it back to charge from 0, so that would be 30 volts. So I'm discharging to 30 volts. So I set it up to 30 right there. So at 115 watts, that doesn't matter. But at 30 watts, 30 volts, when the battery pack comes down to, after discharging, it will shut off. Actually, the BMS probably would cut it beforehand, and then I'll have to recheck the voltages. And after all the voltages all seems to be normalized and similar to each other, I'll put it to charge, and that should work. Most of the times, one of the cells, either one or the series of cells, are bad. They leaked out, and then you can easily check it with the voltage, and they will let you know. But if that's not the case, in this case, this was the first one that a client brought me, and the pack was unbalanced. Mostly, I usually just change the cells, either 1 or 2 cells, or 2 or 4 cells, whatever. But in this case, I didn't have to change any cell. It's just I just need to balance the cells. For whatever reason, that specific cell and the 2 cells in parallel were charged first, and that was just shutting off the BMS. So that's also another way to solve this problem. If your battery pack is not charging or is turning red, and if you open it up and all cells seems to be fine, no rust, no leakage, no smell of like a sulfur, then all you need to do is just check the voltages, and if one of the voltage is way higher than the others, that all you need to do is just discharge the cell, or if that particular cells, or discharge the whole pack, and then charge it back up again, and it will work. So that's one way to solve it.